Stream attempt number 3. Let's see if I can't get a win going on here. I don't know. It's hard to say. A lot of the attempts that I've had lately have mostly just been ruined by the fact that I went to go fight the giant. Maybe this time I will choose not to, which seems like maybe the prudent course of action, but we'll see if I don't suddenly get filled with too much confidence and ruin the run by doing that once again. All right, let's keep going on here. Oh man, a lot of people showed up here. I thought this was going to be too early in the morning for anybody to, actually know about it. Time zones and all that, I guess. Yeah, because it's like 8 a.m. here. That's pretty early even for you. Not really. I mean, I do, work 40 hours a week, so it's like I generally wake up at this point in time. I just can't, stream. How it goes. Anyway, same sort of run that I was doing last time, but this time it hopefully won't be ruined by unfortunate luck, I guess you could call it. By a poor spate of good fortune. Well, anyway, yeah, take this. Sounds good. I don't really need the tonic as of just yet, but I am doing double boomerang. Got the festive outfit on. It's all looking pretty gravy, though I do want to go up here and get that last stat. All right, get this. Yeah, what I want to do is I just want to get one, because the last two streams haven't really been ones that I could put up, whether being a little bit too unsuccessful or spoilery. So, want to get a nice good run going today. Gonna take the traditional route, everything like that. Run suggestion, you only permit one stat to level up directly or indirectly. Ugh. There's a lot of, I mean, I guess like that would be a tactics type of run then, because there's not most like survival and brutality type of builds are split stats, and that would really prevent me from taking a lot of very good stuff. Throw it on the pile. Like I was saying last time, that the current 5th place ones, the ones I'm going to be doing as soon as I get a successful run going on here, cough cough, are Use What You See and Curse Sword, and they only have like 10 votes each. I mean, like anything can still win, really, if you want me to do something different. Yeah, that's gonna be a good run. Good rally, good damage. It's an instant cast type of weapon. You throw these things out the second that you press that button, which really helps a lot, especially if you're using a survival type run. Double boomerangs are still good, even though you can't use the incredible power that increasing the ammo count used to give you. Too bad. I died normal mode in 5 boss cell from a curse. That's like 90% of the way that I die. I die more often like that than not, because whatever I was about to say made no sense. It's like, no, I wouldn't feel too bad about that. That's just like the norm now. There are so many enemies on 5 boss cell mode. There are so many. Oh, it's horrible. Also, it's really early in the morning. I gotta like wake up a little bit. There's the other reason why I don't really stream too early all this much. How about the Use Head run? That one's like the next one coming up. If just a couple more people voted for that, that would be the one I would do. Just finish the promenade with 120 kills. Yeah, if you get a really good, especially like tactics run, you can do that. It's just, how often does that really come up? Not as often as you'd like in my case, but then again, I'm also somebody that rushes a lot. Did I? Yeah. I got the stat that I was looking for. And you just run away while the boomerang takes care of him. Well, yeah, there you go. And as soon as I start to get some real statage on here, this thing is going to be popping off like none other. That's one of the things that makes it such a powerful build, but got to get there first. Having the whole instant cast, instant usability type of thing does make it also very friendly for curses, too. Now, I mean, so does Powerful Grenade, but Powerful Grenades are just I'd say a survival mainstay at this point in time. You can use them instantly. They got huge area of effect. They do take quite a bit of time to cool down, but at the same time, if you're not concerned with, you know, speed running or the like, they're pretty much the ideal sort of thing for a survival run. Oh, that still hit me? Harumph. I will take this, though. Also, like, take my time with double magic missiles, double owl, mount one through enemies like nobody's business. Yeah, I mean, that would be the ideal sort of way. It's just, by the time you get to late game, it's going to be pretty rough. You can still rally up a lot of health, certainly, and that's how I was able to get a very good magic missile run going on, where even though I was probably should have died, let's just say, against the giant, I was just able to get back all of the health I lost immediately and then blast him down before he could. I went right into the spikes. Blast him down before he could even react to anything I was doing. He could get one solid hit in. And although he got some good hits in, that's not enough to actually beat me, especially with the defense that I generally play 5-cell tactics runs the rare times that I do so. Trying to respawn the Ender Dragon right now. I have never played Minecraft. I mean, I do know that that's a final boss of the Minecraft, but I don't even know how exactly you do spawn him. Mr. Scroll back there. Oh, no, I was running for my life. I am well aware about the lack of scrolls that I'm currently encountering, but no, that should be remedied right now. And since I was talking about I just want this to be a good run, one that I would be proud to put up on YouTube. Everybody be on your best behavior. We can't have another stream purge like last time. And 2, just got to get a win. Just got to get a win. You never what? Yeah, I never played Minecraft. It was just, I don't know. Terraria came out a couple years after Minecraft was really in vogue, and I was like, I prefer a 2D game. Straight up. Plus, I've always said before that it's like I've never been all that into the part of crafting games where you're actually crafting. I'm more interested in the video game part. I'm somebody who plays video games. I like the video game portion of video games. I like it when games are games and not some sort of crazed sandbox that I can do anything in. So yeah, Minecraft just never really held all that much interest to me. And like I said, Terraria came out and that had a lot more progression and like game-like focus to it. You prefer 2D games, I prefer 2D girls. You just come in here anyway. You're just coming in here to tell me how much I like hentai all the time. Jeez. Take that and run very quickly. Yeah, anytime. Obviously, easiest way to take out these early game enemies especially is through the powerful grenade. However, if I don't have the powerful grenade up, the boomerangs suffice just fine. Why you no play Babby Games? Yeah, why I no play shoot? I just finished Enter the Gungeon. Was that not enough shoot for you? So, no H talk today. I mean, I want to put this video up, so no. Yes. However, yes. Is there a specific theme? It's pretty much just I want to win. So I'm taking out one of the runs that I have suggested many a time, the double boomerang survival run, and we're going to put it to the test. Last time I did something with a giant killer, it was pretty successful, but kind of fell apart by the time I got in the castle. So I chose this one last time. Okay, 2 times ago I did the giant killer. Last time I encountered a legendary item that perhaps ruined what could have been a good run, even though it made it its own incredible run just on its own. This time, we're just gonna go traditional route. We're gonna go traditional weaponry, and I'm going to pull out a win. That's pretty much the theme here. At least that's the plan. Again, nobody knows what the future can bring. All kinds of wonders and terrors can abound. I hate that. God, somebody was also talking about that last time. The fact that they do that. I hate that so much. And you never know when. Anyway, teleport up here. We'll get you taken out with the... Oh, not quite. The angle that I fell kind of ruined that. Why do you have to be so cryptic? I am confused as to what's going on. Fair enough. That's the intent. Look, if you're not confused 90% of the time that you're watching this stream, you weren't there, man. I pride myself in esoteric and nonsensical content. Go watch all of Brain Lord right now. And... or Puss, to be fair. No, it's not gonna come back this time. And if it does come back, I will download this episode, edit it out, and replace it with, I don't know, more Space Station Silicon Valley music, which is usually my go-to. The no special weapon zone. I mean, there's only one weapon that's verboten here, and I think you know which one. The one that was just explicitly mentioned. Because that's the one that appeared last time. And yeah, I want to get more survival stats. Think about doing an ice shard oil grenade. I mean, that was the standard run for so long. And I have had somebody in the suggestions suggest doing a previous meta type of run. You know, looking at all of the overpowered runs throughout the history of Dead Cells and trying to see how they work these days. So of course that would be one of them. I mean, how could you get away from it? It was so omnipresent for a short time there. There, now I can finally get to this. But like, oh man, throw that in the suggestions. It could be interesting. Pick up the... Why are you not picking up the scroll? And 75% damage reduction is pretty all right. And gold as well as a cell. I think I gotta take it. I mean, that and it also just gives me a lot of extra health for the type of run that I'm doing right now, which is important. Yeah, I can't believe I got hit there. Also, for some reason, my character launched up quite a bit. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's interesting. I mean, I know that you usually get like a little bit of slowdown, but usually you don't launch directly up into the air. Strange, strange. And there we go. Oh boy, I didn't even see the spikes underneath me there. Oh well, Necromancy will cover me just fine. Don't even worry about it. Look, I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, get good, nerd. And you're right. But also, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. In the next area, there's food shops. There's a lot of, you know, good stuff happening there. I'm going to put up this episode. Don't fret. Don't worry, ye little head. That's how you get wrinkles. It's not, but I think the point still stands. I do have the heart, but I don't want to use the heart right now. That would just be, that'd be quite the waste. Okay. Cut that out, you. And then... oh boy, another hammer right down there. Doesn't matter, because fire took care of that. Oh, imagine dying to a trap with the heart. Yeah, it's not like that's never happened before, but still. I'd like to prevent it in any way that I can, at least for the time being. Like I said, I got Necromancy. I took Necromancy already, and here we go. Here we go. See, you were all worried. This is why I have Tonic unlocked. This is why you just have it hanging around, ready to go for any emergencies. Any emergency. Get up here so I can kill you. All right. Don't use my heart. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't funk with my heart. Nope, I can't even come up with something different or even somewhat relevant to the game. We're going funk with heart. Anyway, you have no heart. I do, and you can see it in my possession right now. Carefully preserved on the pause screen. I had to buy it from Gian. Hey, that still hit me? Come on now. Yeah, I do miss the time when you could, this is not even worth going to fight this guy. What am I even doing? I do remember the time that you could get double ammo for this. It was a real amazing experience being able to throw out 4 of these things. It would, double ammo meant double damage. Still, not here, but you still get the good rally. You still get the instant cast. You still get the range. It's all good, but it just, at one point in time, it was so much better. Use head, that would actually be not a terrible idea in this case. Or the ammo +1 affix. I thought that the legendary version of this weapon could still get that, and maybe when I go up against the concierge, that would be something to hope for, but I haven't seen it, so can't quite say. Okay. I think I've gotten pretty much everything I'm gonna get here, so let's just go head in, grab the curse chest, get right on out. Mosey right into the ossuary. Emergency tips. I don't know that doctor's bandana with reflective disc on it. I'm here now. Sorry I was late. Well, you're forgiven, but only this time. Don't let it happen again. You don't want to end up like me, who's always late to everything. Remember the really old boomerang, though, back when it sucked? Yeah, back when it had, like, the Terraria metal hitting sound on it. And it did critical damage when it came backwards, and it wasn't survival scaling? Ah, what a time that was. And it didn't pierce through enemies? Motion Twin, what were they thinking? Anyway. I will take... I mean, Acceptance or Dead Inside are both pretty good. I'm going to take Acceptance. I want to make sure that I'm cursed for as little time as possible. Well, I might switch that out eventually. Why are you streaming early instead of at like 10 p.m.? Because basically I have a wedding I'm going to. My cousin is getting married, so I am going to be gone for 12 hours after this point. Well, not after this point specifically, but early afternoon. Look, if it was up to me, what I would be doing is I would be doing like a the actual suggested run. And it would be like every time I died, I'd do a shot or something. But it's like, it's too early in the morning to get that done. Come on now. Cut that out. 4, 3, 2. He's married. I'm married? I said my cousin. My good lord, you people never pay attention any time that I explicitly say that... anyway. And come on, just like there we go. There's the curse. I was thinking it's just like for some reason I don't know what it is about curses, but I just don't look at the number a lot, and then I'm surprised when I'm no longer cursed because I was just thinking there. It's like, oh man, it's taking a really long time for me to not get cursed anymore, and then it's like, yeah, you could have just seen how much you were cursed at any point in time. Also, remember when Conjunctivius was the final boss and there was a tentacle fellow at the early access wharf? Great and distant times those were. Yeah, back when they implied that the end of the game was going to be you leaving the island, which is just like, is something that, if you know what the end of the game is just nonsense. Besides, you are a headless, like, monster infected with maybe the most deadly disease that the world has ever known. What would you be doing outside of the island? Killing everybody else, I guess. But that's not... I mean, look, knowing the main character, I'm sure that he wouldn't care all that much, but still. Remember when health gave health? Yeah, I remember back when tactics was skill and it was yellow. Before it got turned purple. Those were some heady times, and all it did was increase your skill and cooldown and decrease cooldown. And then, like, yeah, just health gave health. And it stacked in such a weird way that you would be that getting like 10,000 health was nearly impossible, but if you somehow managed it. Remember when curse chests didn't actually give stats, but they just gave cells, and people were like, I'm never taking curse chests. Now they're a cornerstone of every single run. Good times. I'm gonna get cursed if I eat that. I should probably remember that sort of thing. Dead Cells needs multiplayer. Now that's something that will never go away. People asking for co-op. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to it or anything. It's just, you know me as a person. Don't play multiplayer games. It's a cold day. Yeah, that was a good hit. I got to keep up my count, my kill count, and that's all that matters. Are you taking anyone to the wedding? No! I mean, I guess my parents are taking me because it is quite a drive away, but that's it. I mean, that's like the only thing. Oh yeah, the Hunter's Grenade, that used to not exist in the game. Go watch like the early long play that I did of Dead Cells and watch like the second to last and the final episode. That was like the first time I ever talked on the channel. When it took like literally 1,000 kills of the undead archers, just constantly resetting the game over and over to get the bow and infinite arrows. Oh, what a time. What a time. Good stuff. Remember when the Bombardier was a purple zombie? Oh yeah, back when it was just... you talking about like the Grenadier, or the Grenadier... The Grenadier and the Runners used to not have their own unique sprite. They just used to be a white version of the zombie and I think it was just a pink version of the zombie. It was different. I mean, you know, for as much as people said that the original Dead Cells was kind of a complete game in and of itself, compared to what it eventually became, it's like almost unrecognizable. Like the improvements that have been made are manifold. And careful, doucement. There we go. Runners were blue. I am pretty sure they were white zombies. I mean, we could easily go back and look at my early videos and find that out. I've been covering this game since the earliest updates, after all. Remember when it was a tower defense? Oh, I was never there for that point in time. I only learned about this game when it was Dead Cells. Dead Cells. Not the tower defense game. Although that's the reason why there's so many like turrets and everything, because those were brought over from that original concept. You gotta remember, Motion Twin originally, and maybe even to this day, is a mobile developer. Weren't they the small zombies that were blue? Yeah, they were called... Oh no, that's the runner zombies, the running zombies. That's right. I forgot because the phasers are now called runners. So that's why I got confused there. Yeah, those are the ones that originally dropped the oil grenade back before they were taken out of the game, and now it's dropped by the hammer, I think? I don't know, because this save file that you're looking at right now originally got that blueprint from the running zombies, so I don't remember. Oh, what a trip down memory lane. Coming out of Queensberry. And but you can see exactly why this is such a powerful build now. It is quite the thing. Also, the trash mobs that spawned around elites. Oh, those are still, I would like to say that those are still pretty fresh in everybody's memory. Those things were annoying, and then when they introduced elites that had special abilities, it's like that was just even worse in some ways. Not that they were ever really all that much of a thing, since, you know, being summoned enemies, they never actually did malaise damage. Of course, for the longest time, there was no malaise damage. 4 and 5 boss cell was just even more enemies, even more cells, and that was it. It took them a while to come up with this idea. And then after that, come up with the idea of enemies teleporting to you, which is great. Remember the repository of the architects? There was literally one time when they first introduced the 4th boss cell that I was able to get in there. And I remember doing a little tiny mini stream to try to unravel its mysteries, doing every and anything that people could possibly suggest. And that was it, because it was just me looking at the chat and being like, okay, I tried this, didn't work. Okay, I tried this, didn't work. It's just, That was it. That was never meant to be anything, from what I understand. It was just a... I saw you there. Don't think you're gonna be fooling me, Shocker. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think better safe than sorry here, since that's in kind of a precarious position. The crypt was the best option. You got 5 scrolls there, which is a great value back then. Yeah, I mean, back when... Yeah, it would also used to be that you could really... I mean, since we're just going to make this the trip down memory lane and Dead Cells, I mean, it also used to be that you could access the ossuary from the first area. It even had a sign that explicitly said that it was going to be a very tough experience. Went right into the sepulcher, graveyard, you're done with the game. You could really blow through the game back then. It took no time at all. I just started watching. Hey. Scrolls used to give plus 50% damage, and then less and less over time instead of just a flat amount. It's weird. Introduce the repository of the architects in the paid DLC. I mean, whenever they have stuff going on for the paid DLC, I better get that for free. Come on, Motion Twin. I've been repping you enough. Certainly you gotta let me in on some of the juice. But, what was I saying? I mean, as a location and not a single room. Well, yeah, a single room that had nothing in it anyway. People did just... I mean, you know, there's plenty of dudes out there like Allah who can just hack their way into whatever the second part was, and they prove that it was just a big empty room. But yeah, I think that would be the ideal. YOLO was an amulet, yeah, and could appear in the first area and the prison depths for some reason. That was a thing that happened far, far in the past. When does the update come to console? Eventually? I do not know. No idea. The person that made the world's first Cursed Sword 5-cell run should also get the DLC for free. Or Haristo? Yeah, probably. I don't know if he was the... Well, actually, I don't know if he was the first one, but he was definitely the most notable one. I mean, sure, but that guy's also like a challenge dude. So it's like that is just his nature. In the same way that the scorpion stings the frog as it's crossing the river, or Aristo will obliterate your game. I have a lot of appreciation for that guy, but I swear at one point in time that he said that Order of Ecclesia was bad, so I have no respect for him. I don't care how good he is at Dead Cells. Which DLC is a paid DLC? It's something that they've been talking about doing for a while. That it's like they wanted to do some form of paid DLC eventually for the game. No idea what it's going to be or anything like that, but that's something that they've been talking about. Maybe that was something that turned into the maybe that was something that turned into the Giant, the Rise of the Giant DLC. Maybe it's something that they still got on board, on deck. But it's just something that they've talked about before. That's it. Doesn't have an original dying animation. I'm pretty sure the Shield Bearers also have that animation. I mean, originally the Concierge just had explode. And then he exploded. I'm not taking a tonic. I don't need that. I don't need your charity. Apparently, Alpha for 1.5 is expected to come in early October. Going to be focused on balancing and reducing duration of high difficult runs and a colorless mode. Oh, a colorless mode. Ooh. I'm interested in that. Also, oh, thank God they're reducing the time that it takes to do a high boss cell run. Oh my God, it's getting to the point of absurdity right now. I've expressed this before and I still hold to it. Just give me turbo mode. Go just lift that directly from Gungeon. Give me turbo mode. I'll be fine with that. just do that, man. And also balancing. Yeah. Balancing's great. But that's not the point. Where do I get magic missiles? You get them from the Arbiter enemy, which you find in the caverns. You can go into... a lot of people think that you can't go into the caverns on zero boss cell mode. You definitely can. Just grab a hunter's grenade, go into there with that. You're going to be gravy. Cut that out. You too. Anybody else? I'm kind of surprised that pirate captain didn't see me. Did not. Okay. Oh, double concierge, conjunctivius, double hand of the king, and also the spoiler area. I mean, what's turbo mode? Just increases the speed of everything across the board by 20%, 30% in Enter the Gungeon. It was, I mean, that would definitely make runs faster in the most, like, blunt, artless way possible, but still. Can't say it wouldn't. The point is, I think I'm at the point where I can do that. I said before when I was mentioning that sort of, I swear I mentioned that in a video at some point in time, or maybe it was a stream, who cares, that it's like Dark Vexon made a mod called Boss Rush, in quotation marks, where bosses just moved at 2 times speed. It's not like Motion Twin, who's the actual developer and not just a modder. They could do that easy. Ow, stop hitting me with knives. You did the Boss Rush mod after all. Oh yeah, look for the Dark Vexon Fun Pack. that's where I did that one. It was pretty good. Or maybe it was just the Boss Rush, the one where I used like where the thumbnail was 50 million stat containers from Allah's version of the mod. Hey, AK Naito. Actually, do I want to sell this? Yeah, I do want to sell this. Hokuto's bow, Alchemic Carbine, and Torch, all pretty good options. I've also had pretty good luck with using a Blood Sword, although it is a little bit slower. Not quite as effective as I'd like in a lot of cases. Remember Corrupted mode? Yeah, I miss Corrupted Edition. Although I was actually working on another one before the Rise of the Giant DLC, and from what I understand, it kind of got buried after that because of the changes that happened. Would have had to like scrap everything. Too bad, really. I was kind of hoping to do a little bit more with that, but just did not pan out. Remember Impaled? Like to see that as a... Oh, yeah, the Impaler enemies embedded into the walls at every single opportunity. They should just implement... what was it? Lunatic Blood Moon or something like that? What was that called? As an actual mode. Because that was... You're looking for the ultimate challenge? Look no further than that. Every single modifier on. Actually fix... I don't know, have they fixed adaptability? Because that's always something that I thought would be a fun run, but every single time the weapon changes, it switches you back to like a level 1 version of the weapon in high boss cell mode that's unupgraded, and that makes it basically unplayable at high boss cell modes. But yeah, throw that on there if it's actually fixed, and you get a stew going, baby. Because I don't really need this, but maybe I should keep it around just in case. Nose itchy. Anyway, keep on rolling, baby. Also go get that key. Add nunchucks or a staff so you can have a TMT run. I mean, there is the Donatello outfit. I remember wondering if they were going to have the full crew in outfit form in the game, but it was really just the one, unfortunately. Is the Wrenching Whip viable for 4 boss cell? Yeah, sure, I don't really see why it wouldn't be. The only thing is that it doesn't really have a very easy to fulfill or, you know, a critical condition, so it would just be kind of a good weapon. Might want to pair that up with something that can actually do some poison or bleed damage for some synergies, but aside from that, it would just be a good weapon, I think. You can do pretty much whatever. And keep on going here. Cool as you try a 5 boss cell cursed sword run. That's going to be the next suggested run that I got going on here, so look forward to it if you want to see that. It will not be successful. In fact, I dare say it might be extremely unsuccessful. In fact, I'm expecting it to be extremely unsuccessful. Waiting for Berserker armor so we can cosplay as Guts with a broadsword. Oh yeah, do the Omae wa Amo Shinderu, right? Go fight Rao and his giant horse. Yeah, that could be a fun little outfit to do. All right, let's go, let's go. Oh, yeah, kill the final boss of the Broken Sword. It's just like, that is... People have been suggesting that to me, too. Like, man, but yeah, you don't actually need to use it. You just have to carry it with you. I don't really see why you wouldn't use it, though. At high stats, anything can become a powerhouse. Cool. I escaped death from curses for one more moment. Does the village have more stats than the sanctuary? Not that I know of. I mean, it's got a lot of cursed chests, but so does the sanctuary. Sanctuary might have more. I don't really know. That's something that I really should know. People who hate Shield will never be 5 boss cell, or so the legends say. Are you looking at the run I'm doing right now? I mean, it's a little bit too early to be calling it, but this absolutely does not include a shield. A shield would merely lessen the damage that I'm dealing. I don't need it. I don't need anything. Sanctuary has 2 curse chests. Oh yeah, this has 3 curse chests then, which is different. Okuto's is love. Okuto's is really good. I was sleeping on it for quite a while, but the mark is nothing to be sneezed at. It is it's quite effective in a lot of situations. I knew it. Oh, I somehow missed getting the dodge on that, which almost never happens. What do you got? Nothing of interest. Okay. You, and then... I guess I'm gonna go grab the curse chest and go into the sepulcher. Because, yeah, I always go into the sepulcher. Parrying is really satisfying to me. I mean, it's not even like a feast or famine type of mechanic. It is just a famine or mildly useful hit sort of mechanic. If you have a weapon which has initial damage... if you have a weapon that does initial damage and dot damage, does the Mark of the Hokuto's bow improve it? Yes. I mean, it improves damage over time, and it improves initial hits. The damage over time improvement is the thing that really is... that is very powerful about that. Ah! As much as I think that might be useful, I'm not going to take it. And curse chest, let's go. The carbine, as looks like it deals less damage now, feels like Hokuto's is a main weapon now, and carbine is a support for it. Yeah. Wait, did they nerf it at some point in time? Because the Alchemic Carbine has always been a pretty good powerhouse, even without the Hokuto's bow. So I can see that maybe not burn. Maybe being on the chopping block for being nerfed. Go to the Forgotten Sepulchre, not because it's easier, but because I like its theme. And it is a good theme. Talking about shields, I remember my favorite build was melee and bow. Never leveled up survival. I always was shocked whenever I see people... I watch a lot of people playing the game for the first time, and they always take the bow instead of the starter shield, you know, as soon as they start up the game. And I'm like, please give me this. But also... like, why not take the shield? Shield's good. Shield does some good stuff. Like you. And then what was this? Nothing of any interest. Yeah, 250% sounds gravy. Alchemic Carbine still packs a punch. Don't think it's been nerfed. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, it's like, even if it's packs a punch, it might just be that you don't notice because it just packs a slightly less of a punch. Shield isn't good if you don't know the patterns. Yeah, that is true. That is very important. Rusty Sword, 5 boss cell run. Throw it in the suggested list. Which is now just the shield that I'm using for any suggestions for anything at all. I love it, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Still got to go play Ori, though, so I can, you know, make good on my promises. Okay. Carbine is still great with Hokuto's bow, and that's really all you can expect out of life, isn't it? Come on, now. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, they were attacking. Oh, okay. They were attacking some biters, I guess, that spawned. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And done. Oh, Necrodancer win. I won. I beat the Necrodancer. I beat up this, like, big octopus guy, and the game said you won. So I uninstalled, and I will never be playing it again. Like, I don't know what else you want from me. Blocked hits not inflict malaise. Yeah, that is something that's also very important to remember when you are using a shield. Something like a blood shield or maybe a punishment you can even kind of sit in a corner and just let enemies kill themselves sometimes because of that. How often do you use head? Almost never. I really should be, but I don't. It's just the way of the world. Really don't want to be taking that. Enemies that hit you freeze. I do like that. The use head run will fix that. Well, for only a short time, but yes. Almost got me, but not quite. Try again, nerdlingers. 100% damage given and taken. No, and also poison? No, not on poison, so it doesn't matter. Whoa, that was a carrot. Yeah, speaking of which, let's change that already. To Castlevania-esque. The Esquire of Castlevania. Of the Vania of Castles. Now, I should be able to at least get to 30 or so survival here, which will feel pretty dang good. I'm an epic gamer. I don't use head. I get... What is... I only use the fruit one, as do I, for the most part. But I did switch it over for the sniper run that I did recently, so yeah. Oh, wow, I'm still working with some real early bombs. I gotta switch these things out already. There we go. Much better. I mean, not being able to attack bosses as long as his head is on cooldown. Ugh. I mean, I did, when the Homunculus Rune was new, do the Homunculus Rune only run. That remains one of the most popular videos on my channel, since it was the only thing that I updated with for like 2 weeks after the game was in full release. Gives classy gentlemen with a tea and crumpets diet. Or like, I don't know, maybe... I mean, I said hamburgers and hot dogs, but nobody's ever doing that. That's the obvious one. It's so much bread, but no... Whatever, I don't know, let's go. Can't wait for you to get 25,000 subs. Hey, I can't wait either. I'm looking forward to it. I will celebrate by doing nothing. As tradition dictates. And... Bam. Bam. One more. Done. Should probably start taking a little bit of health now. I don't need more than 30, let's be honest. Good. Good. And we gravy. Let's go. Mission mutation, which reduces cooldown on bombs with brutality. I mean, efficiency back in the day, if we're going to be going right back to that one, it's like, was so overpowered. Just a straight cooldown reduction, like to 80% or so on all of your skills was too much. Hey, Brandon, I'm doing just fine. You know it. Okay. Seems good. Seems good. Like I said, don't need much more than 30 brutality in a single run now, do you? Lamp oil, rope, bombs. As long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. Come back when you're a little, richer. Remember OG Dead Inside back when it was 75% extra health with no downside at all? Man. Think Motion Twin will do a sequel to Dead Cells? They just said no, like Team Cherry said with Hollow Knight. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things I think that it's like you put so much time into this, what would it mean to have a sequel? I think that it's like the one and done is a method that I can definitely see when it's a game this expansive. Silksong. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, you did make me play Hollow Knight a second time. Do I really want to do a Silksong? It's just questionable. What outfit is that? It looks nice and Christmassy. It's the festive outfit. You would be correct in your assessment. Okay, so there's the other curse chest and more stats. Let's go. Link Faces of Evil. Yeah, when I get a CDI, that's when. Then we can also go play Laser Lords. Which I would actually not be opposed to. That game is something else. It is the best outfit in the whole game, that is true. 40 survival? No. Man. Oh, that was my biters. I saw things teleporting to me and was confused. Good. All right, last curse chest in the game. So at least I'm not going to die to that. Oh, there's plenty of other things that I can die to. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry your pretty little head. But the curses, not happening. So I will switch out acceptance for something else. Toot sweet. Ends up dying to it anyway. How even? Plumbers Don't Wear Ties was a 3DO game? That was a 3DO game. Or was it Jaguar? I don't know. Not the same thing, though. Also, you can literally play that game on YouTube. People just uploaded like an annotated version of it, which is basically the exact same thing as playing the game proper. You can just do that. Dang it. Well, there goes my incredible kill streak, but I suppose I can't be too disappointed now, can I? I've been so blessed. How can I complain? Let's go. He also promised One Shot and Transistor years ago. I finished One Shot. Transistor I haven't yet done. Feel myself like a Deckard Cain about that. In a sense that nobody else remembers and I'm waiting for it. And you also get killed. In a pretty kind of lame way, let's be honest. Stay a while and die. Let's go. These do Solstice one. Yeah, eventually. I mean, if people voted for it in any of the things. Right now, I got to go do Ori and the Blind Forest, followed by, something else. I don't know. You have a playlist of Darkest Dungeon? Oh, a playthrough of Darkest Dungeon. I do not. I have played Darkest Dungeon a lot, but I've never really done any sort of video stuff on it. I was going to do a Blood Moon final mission of the Crimson Court, but I just never did. I got no excuse. By the way, are you wondering why, if you were ever wondering why I suggest this as a build, there you go. I'm going to do the top suggestion, top 2/3. I'm doing the top 5, I think is a fair way to do it. So I got 2 more left to do, and then after that, I'll open up the poll again. You should consider Gungeon. Yeah, I should. I've considered Gungeon many a time, especially when I replayed it recently. And yes, I will take you. I want to see if I can re-roll it into having something good on it. Consider Dead Cells. If people voted for Dead Cells, I just do another new, nope. Close. Almost. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Could someone ever make a good Fire Emblem style roguelike? Yes, of course. I don't really see why not. That's just a tactics RPG. You suggest Talos Principle, make another 30 accounts to make you play it. I don't differentiate on that. Sure, go for it. I mean, if you just want to see me do more content with the second guy, unless I can't get it out before I have to go to the wedding, I'm probably going to have another episode of Persona out with him very soon. Hey, I voted for Talos. Yeah. I mean, I do know that's a pretty good game. Also includes a lot of Tetrominoes. So, you know, Witness 2.0, here we come. I don't think it's going to be as good as The Witness, though. I really like The Witness. Rolled right into it. I keep rolling, stop. Ever heard of Antechamber? Yes. That was another one that I was thinking that we might be able to do as far as a two-hander series, because the second guy really likes that game, and I only watched him play like a little bit of the ending of it. So not really, it would be a mostly new experience for me. Except it wouldn't, because I don't have new experiences on this channel. I make sure to play things beforehand. As any good LP man does. Oh, I'm so sick of people complaining about how bad I am at the game. Well, play the game before you actually put up a video on it. Nerdlingers. Can't believe they haven't figured out that cheat code to life in the internet yet. Oh! To try Fez also would be a pretty fun game. I do know a lot about the secretive portions of it. I forgot to switch out acceptance. I don't need that anymore, and in fact, it's probably going to be a detriment if I want to eat any food. Dang, yo. There we go. Oh well, next time. Ah, dang it. Smooth. Ever heard of Iconoclasts? Yes. I remember that people were really trying to get me to play that when it came out, but not anymore. Haha, take that. I like the main character. He looks cute. Nope. Cut that out right now. I kind of like what I'm working with right now, at the moment. Just because it seems... Okay. Just because it seems like the freezing might be good when I do get hit. Let's go. And I got hit immediately. Well, that was my own fault, but still. I shouldn't be held accountable for that. And let's go. Yep. As of right now, this is looking pretty good. I mean, like I said, if you ever had any doubts about this as a run, hopefully those have been satisfied. Unsatisfied? Whatever. Let's just keep going on. Well, hey, my favorite Midwesterner on YouTube. What? You don't like the Red Letter Media guys? They do some good stuff. Yeah, there we go. What about Donkey? I'm basically like right next to him, apparently. Yeah, I remember when the hand had the same aesthetics as the arena. I remember when they were originally showing the hand, and he didn't have like any textures or anything on him, so he just looked like pure gold. And I was thinking that was some sort of like weird robot we were going to be fighting, because he was shown in the arena he eventually had, but it's just like he looks completely different when he has no colors on him. That was weird. No. Gonna be a little bit careful here. These guys, especially if you're not working with a shield, can be kind of irritating. Yeah, worth it. Now if I can just go find the ending, because I'd book it out of here pretty quickly if I had the chance. Nah, I want to keep that poison. That poison is good. And the King Jr., yep, he was one of the enemies introduced in the latest update. Just because, you know, he's the boss themed. I think they're called Royal Guards. They are scary, but as long as you're prepared, you should be fine. What's this run's title going to be? I don't know. A good run. A good run. There we go. That'll work. Oh, man. Well, I mean, nah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about what I'm looking at. Acceptance. I know, and I'm going to get rid of acceptance. I might have memory like a soap bubble, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna. If something is important enough, I'm not going to forget. Oh, those ground smashers? Yeah, those guys. Oh, they're the Royal Guards. There we go. Oh my god. People memeing it up hardcore in chat. Reroll stuff, you can take that instead. If you don't know, if you haven't used the heart, you can still reroll it and you can still get it back even at later areas. I didn't forget to change it. Everybody reminded me, just title it Boomerang. Title it Coming Back at Ya with a new episode. Again with the Keds. Damn, Daniel. What's a meme? Oh boy. Everything I must have said must have sounded like some sort of horrible eldritch language to you. Okay. We did it. Be proud. We did it, chat. We win again. Oh, yeah, for some reason, you can't throw the... Ah, well, so much for a perfect fight, but I'll accept that. All things considered, couldn't ask for it to go much better. Yeah, for some reason, when the Hand of the King is up here, you can't throw the boomerang through him like this. I don't... That's a weird bug, but I don't know what to say. Okay. Ah, almost got it. Oh, well, Necromancy's going to have me covered as far as the annoying stuff, though. But enough talk, have at you. Indeed. Oh, those bombs just inflict 99 damage? Yeah, probably. I mean, they are currently doing 53,000 damage, 100% on poison target. Yeah, they would do that. They would be inflicting max damage as of right now. It's a good build. Cat is single-handedly responsible if this is a successful run. You know what? I'll let you have it, chat. You guys can have this one on me, on the house. Enjoy. Acceptance is gone, unless you're talking about me accepting the Tance. Would you accept not perfect fight if you re-rolled acceptance? I don't know how I would. I guess I would have to just quit the run in shame and retire from YouTube to become some sort of mountain man. Well, this is not going to be great, but bombs fix all problems. Bombs, much like time, cure all wounds. What's this guy got? Oh, that's not a roll-through area. That's an area that had a gem. Not quite the same thing. Let's go. You see me as a mountain man. I'll have you know that I have never had any facial hair that wasn't just not shaving for a couple days. I could not in any way fit the definition of a mountain man. You need to have a large and in charge beard for that to be the case, by the way. Will you just jump up there? What is happening? Hello. Ah! You can't do that. That's unfair. Ah, yes. A lot of extra health. Always pretty good. Yeah, as long as I don't really bung something up here, This should be a successful run. You can always tell when you're getting close to the lower rooms because things stop working correctly. Yep. Motion Twin gave an attempt, but like, oh boy. Hello, it is me. Ow, please stop that. Yeah. You die to that. And keep on rolling, baby. Ow. Like I said, keep on rolling, baby. It's working out just fine. Castlevanias, please. Now, I guess, like, probably take one of these eventually. Just in case the health is getting a little bit low. But with Necromancy, how much does Necromancy heal you? What are we looking at right now? 1.5%. So I think that's maximum at this point in time because it's gotten so very nerfed in the last bit now, hasn't it? Keep going. Oh man, where is like the exits to this area? Just to not have to deal with the librarian is alone worth it to not take that hit. With survival and brutality, you can get away with having 30 scrolls at the end of 5 boss cell, but you need 35-ish to justify being a glass cannon. I mean, it's if you are doing glass cannon, you're a glass cannon all the way, from the day that you were born to the day you pass away. West Side Story, yes. They should buff Necromancy. Yeah, it really needs it, doesn't it? All right. A lot of good stuff here. I don't know if I'm all that interested. This could be good if I got nothing else going on. 1.7% max. Oh, okay. So it can actually go a little bit farther up than this, but it's like, man, if you're not topping out at 30, it's like, that's... How much more do you need? It's never enough. No amount of healing can satisfy my lust. Good. Thanks to the weirdness of the librarians flying around, I was able to make sure that he wasn't shielded there, which is always a spooky, scary skeleton thing. What? I don't know. I guess I was just gonna say spooky, but then my brain auto-completed to spooky scary. What you got? Not, like, tremendously better, but I guess I'll take it. Stop that. Come on, just looking for the alien key and the other one that I forgot the name of. Your buff Boy's Axe deals no damage, and you can't hit anyone with it. I tried. There. Hate those things. Not looking forward to the librarians coming to the console. They are not the friendliest fellows. It's true. Hey, come on. Nah, I'm gonna stick with what I got for right now. I mean, surprisingly, I still haven't used my heart, still haven't used my any potion charges. It's been going pretty okay. Elevator key, that's what it's called. Okay, good to know, good to know. Still have the heart, I know. Ooh, no, that's the area where you get the key to get the sonic crossbow, which is never worth going into. Like the axe that shoots glass or whatever it is. The shrapnel axe. Shrap axe, I like to call it. I don't, but I just did right now, so now I like to call it. Called it. There's the alien key, let's go. You should put the last update to consoles, it's been too long. Oh yeah, but I mean, you know how, that's always how it's been for consoles. Play on the PC if you want the true Dead Cells experience. Ow. I deserve that, but I don't care. It was worth it. Okay, let's go. And yeah, not really too much else to be said here. I almost dropped into that, but that wasn't correct. I'm thinking that this is going to be a hand. Okay. I'm thinking that this is going to be just a pretty successful run, that I'm going to beat the collector no issue. Come on now. Okay, that's enough of that. Famous last words. We'll see about that with the amount of healing and everything that I have. The heart, no less. I can't be cursed at this point in time. I'm practically invincible. I'm like Boris in GoldenEye. I'm invincible. And I think that the movie proved that he was. Okay. Pride begets a fall, or pride begets a really handy and good win. And then I get to show everybody, and my pride is justified, and it's all good. I think that's the phrase. And then you get to look like a cool guy on the internet. Pride begets looking like a cool guy on the internet. There. That was close. Not close enough, though. He's doomed. Yeah, we'll see. Unless you meant he's domed, which I do, in fact, have a head. Not one that I use, but, you know. Misspelled 5 Vossel Kurtz. No. New doc slogan. That's right. I do have a head. I am domed. I don't even need to use the cheese strategy. Just grab this and go. Ah! How many years old? Oh, 2. Oh, wait, I should have switched out necromancy. Oh, well. I don't actually care for Dead Cells, just watch Doc Firebird because he's hilarious. I do disagree. Yeah, I'm 69. That's why I'm so nice. Alright, let's finish up this farce of a run. These locations new, I'm in 2 boss cells. Oh, this is one specific to 5 boss cells, so, sorry. Yep, there's not really too much I can do here to stop spoiling now. Come on. Cut that out now. Here, I'll do the same thing. Oh no, I might win this one. Yeah. You think? Was there really any doubt in your mind? This is a good run. There is more than good reason as to why I suggest this so much. Oh, come on now. Whoops. Screwed up that one. Finally, a person was spoiled by spoiler area. Don't say that it's impossible. Come on now. Fine. I mean, Fruit Loops. Hey, that's a good one. One more. Stop spamming those two moves up. Well, if it's going to be that or, you know, spamming the laser, I think the choice is clear. Well, spoke too soon. Okay, stop getting hit by that move. Let's go. Ever no damage? No. That's hard specifically because I'm bad at the laser, but also when he does the slam down attack, he throws down those bombs and they're pretty hard to dodge actually. Good job not dying. I pride myself on that. There we go. Have you got the achievement, I like to live dangerously? I got it when it was new back in the Brutal update. It was something. Malaise infection reduced. Yeah. Good. I get to start out with full potion charges and no malaise on the next run. Next up, Cursed Sword Run. Oh no, this is the end of the stream. We had a pretty good run going on here, and that's all I was looking for.